think I'll give the rookie the big opportunity.
I'm not.
You hit record?
Yeah.
Why don't you just give it your best shot?
I don't even remember what you
do
guys
your best
say.
impersonation of me.
Your husband that knows you so well, right?
How do you
I don't know
think
how
I
you say
sound?
this. What do you usually say?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, okay.
And then he gets into
Then name the podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen.
That's how I sound.
I'm here with
Wait.
handsome man.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Anything Goes podcast with David and Teresa now.
Yeah, Teresa's our sub for Christian today.
That was pretty good. I usually get a better intro though. It usually goes like angry boy, sad boy, handsome boy, whatever he comes up with on a certain day.
Yeah, it's mostly about what I'm feeling. It's mainly a feel thing. It's kind of hard to be like the core host of the episodes.
It is very hard. Question though. To
Yeah.
start off hot. Last episode, Freddy, you were very convinced
I was super convinced.
that your wife would love to get proposed to at a Bad Bunny concert or any artist that she liked, but in particular Bad Bunny. Now, before you answer,
Boy, was I fucking
we don't
wrong.
know that yet. Teresa, what is the answer? That's why we had to kick Christian off. So we had to bring
to get
Teresa
the
on.
female perspective.
Exactly.
That is
Got it.
literally my biggest fear, is to be brought up on stage.
Definitely dropped the ball
or
on that one.
get
I thought
any attention again.
I thought with Bad Bunny, like what I'm saying, everything
Nah.
goes.
Nope. Mm-mm.
Guess not.
Makes it even I feel like Bad Bunny's even worse.
I'm even scared to like make eye contact with him. I would not want to make
What?
eye contact. And that's just so scary. I don't know.
He's just like he's one of those people that are like probably like really like super weird and super different.
Quirky.
So you feel like super not intimidated, but you just don't know how to approach them.
He's seductive. It's his eyes. I
He's
think
very
it's his
seductive.
eyes.
I think that's what it is.
Like, who would make y'all swoon more? With just their eyes? Bad Bunny, Romeo Santos, or Prince Romeo, like you said last week.
I
Yeah.
mean, honestly, probably Romeo Santos. No matter, like, as much as I love Bad Bunny,
Nah, I got a
Romeo
man crush
Santos-
on Bad Bunny.
Romeo Santos is like older, he's gonna,
He has that rasp.
He's gonna what?
like he just has more of a,
Hey.
stare.
More of a stare.
Let her be free. This is a
Do I,
podcast.
do I have this type of stare?
Oh,
No.
jeez.
Got it.
You haven't mastered it like he has.
But is it like this?
It's a fact.
How do you do it?
No.
What's your best like seductive stare that you would give? Like if you see a girl across the room right now and you make eye contact and you want to know that you want to f her with your eyes.
I
How
with my eyes, yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a good start.
That's how it starts.
That's not a good start.
That's how it starts.
If
for
I
me.
seen that at a bar, I'd be like, yo, this guy's nuts.
Just look at.
A for effort.
I don't know how to do it because I
You
have,
look like you
I have
left-
sad eyes already, so I look like I want to kill myself.
I don't think
That's what
it's
it is.
like sad eyes. I think it's just like sad face.
same thing. I look like I really want. So like I'd have to but then I have to wink and I feel awkward.
You
doing
don't
that.
have to wink.
Yeah,
What the?
that was hot.
You look. That was
What
hot.
was that?
That was hot.
You said that was hot.
That was fucking killed. That
You look
shit.
like you left your pain meds at home.
Bro, I look like I constantly hate my life, and I do. That's for another day. Mental Health Awareness Month.
Word. I was confused. Like, I know we have been talking about it and stuff like that, about, this month coming up. So I was trying to remember, like, why this month was so important. And, me and Teresa were, like, thinking about it in the car. And she was just like, yeah, I think it's also, like, Lupus Awareness Month. And I was just, like, pretty sure there's something more important than that. Once I said that, immediately felt like a dick.
It's okay.
Lupus is important, too.
Well, there's a lot of important things on me. This comes out on Cinco de Mayo, so shout out to the Mexicanos.
Shout out Cinco de Mayo. What is Cinco de Mayo?
It's a Mexican holiday.
Well, like,
You have the smartest person in the room here.
what does it?
Don't look at
What
me.
does it?
Yeah.
What would you assume that it celebrates?
I have no idea.
It's definitely for some type of freedom.
I think it's just like Mexican culture day. I don't know.
This is why we need Christian. He would know this. We just.
Is it like when they like?
No, I was gonna say it's
Fought in,
Mexican
like, El
Independence
Dorado
Day,
and
But
That was probably
that's
super
September.
racist.
What?
That's when they fought and like won El Dorado. But that's like a movie.
You know what's crazy? One of the things I was gonna ask you guys is, what do you guys like most about Mexico? But listen, not name any food or
Tacos.
girls or anything like that. But I'm not, because you guys don't even know what Cinco de Mayo is, so I feel like that wouldn't get up to a hot start.
Nah, I mean, you could still love Mexican culture and not know what Cinco de Mayo is.
Well, this month is important because it's Cinco de Mayo.
Okay.
It's Memorial Day weekend.
What is Memorial Day?
Parties. I don't know.
I feel like we
Party?
should know this.
We
going
should
to
know
school
this. We definitely
in
should know
America.
this.
I went to the MTC. That's barely a school, so I'm not even.
I'm pretty
gonna-
sure they teach us that in like elementary school.
Definitely.
I went to a deaf school, so
You went to a deaf
Really?
school?
yeah. Oh, I mean, it's called a deaf school, but it's mostly just like a CODA school, which is child of deaf adult, is what it's called. So most of the kids they were hearing just with deaf parents. There was some teachers that were deaf.
That's
Some
dope. I didn't think they had that. I thought they were just like, yo, you're a regular kid. Go to
Yeah.
regular school.
yeah,
And
no,
learn
it's-
sign language.
yeah, they taught some sign language, some not sign. It was stupid school.
Wow.
Respect it though,
That's
respectfully.
dope. Do they that was dumb. Not gonna ask it.
What you gonna say? Say it. Say it.
Nope.
Nah,
This is
now
your-
you gotta say it. You gotta
I was
say
gonna like, okay, they have like letters in sign language. I was gonna ask, do they have like numbers in sign language? But obviously it's like your fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I didn't ask it.
Okay. Then something else at the end of May. What y'all think that's important?
I don't know.
it. Oh no.
You know what's funny is they're married. It's also their anniversary.
Oh
and
my
they just
God,
It's just good that we got this on film, so
Yeah.
she forgot it also. So I'm not a complete dick for not remembering.
There you go. So
6 years.
Yeah, yo, 6 years. It feels like
6
fucking 60.
how was that? 6 years? I can't even imagine that.
Lot
It feels
of
longer.
Wow, that side just
yeah, it's a lot of work,
Yeah.
a lot of work, and dedication, and being moments from domestic violence. But it's alright.
on whose part though? You gotta say that.
Both parts.
Both parts.
Mostly her to me though.
No. It's pretty equal.
I haven't witnessed anything, so
Nothing physical, more verbal.
a
It's not
fact.
even almost there. We verbally abuse each other on the daily.
Yeah.
Our neighbors probably think we hate each other.
I love it that you guys can just own it. That's real love right there. That you can just listen.
But it's
you
always a
verbally
joke
abuse it.
though. Like
Yeah,
in the beginning,
it's not like
Nah, you
100%
threatened to throw
serious.
her out the car earlier today. I was scared as shit.
Did I do that? I think
No,
I did.
he said like
I wouldn't put it behind
throw
her.
himself
Uh-huh.
into a car.
What?
I was turning and you wanted me to turn, but there was a car coming. You were like, just do it.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
He was in the riding passenger in the back, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was scared. Read my shirt. What does it say?
After love, no one is what they were before.
I
Facts.
like that.
That's dope.
Facts.
That's a good ass quote.
And that was given to me by an ex. And I think that's her party gift.
What, this shirt?
This shirt, yeah. With this.
But like, did she make it or was this?
No, it was bought. Fashion Nova. Shout out to them. They should sponsor me one day.
Like right after you guys broke up?
But then I don't see
No.
the significance.
Right
Can you
before
stand also really quick?
Nah, because then you're trying to.
No, because I want them to see the bottom of the shirt.
It's Cosmo. It's a dog.
It's a dog, but like, what does the dog have anything
Nah,
to do?
it just looks cool. Dog looks cool.
I feel like Fashion Nova has a lot of stuff that don't like they just put things together. Like that dope, like that quote is really good,
Yeah, like
but that picture makes nothing for the quote.
after love, nobody is the same.
Like a dog.
No. I mean, technically, I guess. The dog looks cool. It looks cool. It makes the shirt look cool. There's this on the other, there's a bird on the other side.
But if it has nothing to do with the quote, then
Exactly.
why put it there?
That's a bird.
The quote is what matters the most, though. That's what really matters, is that after love, nothing is the same. So, like,
I could agree with that.
do you guys think you'll be the same if you guys break up?
I'll be the same as I am right now, but comparing myself to before we were together, I'm like completely different.
Yeah, I was definitely when we got together, I was a crazy.
Yo,
Well documented.
I hated it. I hated it.
What was his moments?
He
You can't say nothing.
he had no backbone. Like it just
Yeah.
used to piss me
not
off
a-
because like I would be like, yeah, let's do this, let's do that, waiting for him to just one day just tell me no, and he never did. Yes to everything, and that just like it's cute at first, like oh yeah, he wants to do this, do that. But like after a while, I'm like, yo, is he really like a man? We were talking about this in the car like yesterday.
Yeah.
It's just not manly to just say yes to everything. Like it just makes it seem like you have no backbone, and I did not like that.
So you want pushback at times.
Mhm. It may seem like it sometimes that I don't. Like, cause when he does tell me no, I get tight. But then I'm like, yeah, but he like stood up to me. I like it.
Yeah, for me, I gonna get really deep here. I have come from like parents that were just like not arguing all the time, but they just really couldn't like agree on stuff, like even like what to do or like what to eat, whatever. Like it was just super annoying all the time. So like I used to watch my parents and I'd be like, okay, I'm not gonna do this and I'm not gonna do that in a relationship, and I'm just gonna make things like super easy, cut and dry, so that there's never no issue. So that's how it was in the beginning. Like I just kept saying yes to a bunch of things only because like one, I wasn't like super not okay with whatever we were doing. Like it really didn't matter to me where the we went or what movie we saw. But it was just like, yeah, I just kept saying yes to everything. To one point, it just got like super excessive, and I would just sit there and I'd be like, what the am I doing?
So what was your breaking point?
Well, we broke up after like, cause I was just really upset. It really like turned me off.
Of me being a
Yeah, it completely turned me off.
So what was the moment? What was the bitch? What was that thing that like turned you up to the point? Like, all right, you know what? He's just too much of a bitch. There's no testosterone, whatever.
I don't think it was exact.
Can't
I
be
don't
with
think
this
there was
man.
like an exact moment.
It was
I
just
think
a
it
lot
was
of
just
build-up.
yeah, it was just a lot of things building up.
Damn, he was that.
Yo,
I just didn't want to fight for any reason. Like
and
I
like
was just
he
like,
had like no, like it felt like he had no opinion on anything. It
yeah.
was just whatever I said, and
You
like
thought he was stupid?
no, no. But it's just like I don't know. Like he always used to say like, oh yeah, I'm like super tough and all this stuff, and I'm like, but with me, you're like a bitch. Like where?
But isn't that how it's supposed to be though? Like
There
I know
has
what
to be
I
a
know what she means.
balance.
I know what she means.
A bitch to a woman?
No. Like, yeah, they want us to be tough, but women also want us to be soft at the same time with them.
I guess.
Like,
It's always a balance.
Yeah.
I get it. I just
You-
Teresa was like my first real like long-term relationship, so I was
Makes
still
all sense.
so I was still like trying to figure out those balances and just figuring out how to become a man. Like I didn't have an idea of how to do that yet.
And I have a really strong personality, so it just wasn't cute. It really wasn't.
Yeah.
Look at you guys now, 6 years later, and don't even know what the anniversary is. So
I'm just focused on the wedding. That's all I care about right
Word.
now.
The wedding is mad stressful. Yo, I'm not even doing most of the planning, but just hearing about the planning is
stresses you out.
the worst. So glad I'm not dealing with it.
What about that? How's that going? You guys got a wedding coming up. That's so gross.
Yeah.
Gross?
Yeah.
What's gross about it?
Weddings. Love is nasty. Read my shirt.
Well, I'm gonna get super shit faced. So excited for that.
I just want the day to be here and I want it to be gone. There's so much money put into it, so much time. Like I just wanted to get married, but Freddy has a lot of family, so
Yeah.
Oh, so Freddy? Wait, so you're the one that wants the big wedding?
It's mostly my dad, really,
yeah.
because
Interesting.
I'm like obviously his firstborn.
Favorite child?
Nah, definitely not the favorite. My little sister is like not his child, but like me and my sister, we share the same mom but different dad. And my dad, that's his favorite child, and it's not his child. It's ridiculous.
That hurts, right?
Hurts.
Because he's
deep.
always wanted a daughter. That's why.
Yeah, my dad
And he got stuck with two boys.
Stuck with two boys. Yeah, fuck. But
Damn.
what was I saying?
We'll talk
Oh
about
yeah, my dad. He, this is the first like, I guess really big wedding in my dad's side of the family, and my mom's side of the family too, I think. But yeah, he just wants everyone to be there from like all sides of the family.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
That's surprising though. Usually it's the woman that like wants the bigger wedding, and then the man just goes along with it and pays.
I mean,
for it.
I really didn't care what type of size wedding we had. It was because I feel like we're just married already. We're already living together. We're planning our lives together and stuff like that. I mean, obviously, a wedding and like getting married and stuff like that makes it more official.
Yeah.
But like, we're been together now for like gonna be 6 years, and it felt like I've had like a partner in life for after like the first or second year.
Listen, everybody that's watching wants to know, where is the honeymoon going to be?
There is none.
At least not right now. There isn't one.
Yeah,
There's a lot of time and a lot of effort and money going into the wedding. So,
What-
and then also I just started a new job.
Flex, subtle flex.
Complex.
Still unemployed. But yeah, everybody gonna be curious about the bachelor, the bachelorette party, and what's that other? I just said honeymoon.
Yeah, as far as the bachelor party goes, we started the group chat, and nothing productive ever gets said in the group chat. I feel like we only talked about the bachelor party once, and then we just started sending like super gay TikToks to each other.
Yeah, no, y'all do that. I just watch and like
You watch all of them?
I don't watch all of them, but like I see it. I see it in the notifications. I put y'all on mute. I ain't gonna hold y'all because y'all be going crazy sometimes.
That's
I
wild.
put the group. I come back. I see 27 messages that a couple
You know
weeks
what
ago.
it is though? There's a couple of people in that group chat
You.
that I feel like is supposed to get the entire group in check. David is definitely one of them that I expected to be like, yo, let's kind of like buckle down and figure out what we're gonna do. Haven't done that yet. Kind of disappointed.
Didn't know that was my role, but now we know.
You've lobbied so hard to be part of the groomsmen,
And you guys are all with me. Thank you guys so much for the support.
and you made the cut. So I would think you'd be the most stern of all of
I
them.
thought Christian would be the one, but he's the one that's just throwing gay shits all the time, respectfully.
Yeah, talking about that he wants to like suck us off,
Exactly.
and, like
I'm like,
make love to us, like
you wanted to eat my ass last week. Stupid.
wowing.
Wow. Yeah,
I feel like it's only right since Christian is not here. What is like your fondest memory of Christian? We're gonna talk about you like you're dead.
I was about to say, did he play the sad music? If you know it.
I don't even know.
Okay.
I think it's like the first.
What is my fondest moment of Christian? I don't like him. That's what's crazy.
That's wow.
Yeah, they took it off.
Damn.
that sucks.
What is my fondest moment? Now it looks like a dick because I can't even think. Me and Kirsten used to cuddle when we sleep over at Freddy's house to do the podcast in the beginning days.
Mm-hmm.
So like his feet, we'd cuddle his feet used to be on my head,
Mm-hmm.
and vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
It's a nice bonding moment because I'm a feet man, so
Mm.
it was cool. I think.
What about you?
We've had a lot of like heart to hearts. I
Mhm.
mean, when we used to work together, I was like his manager or supervisor or whatever.
Okay.
So when we would have like our little like feedback check-ins, like how you doing at the job or whatever, we had a lot of like heart to hearts. I'm not gonna like discuss what was said in the things, but it was really nice, and I think that's when our friendship got a lot stronger, where we call each other like brother and sister now.
Excuse me.
Yeah, for me, I don't remember the exact moment. I just know like
No fond moment.
there was like
There's nothing there.
just like a secret attraction between me and him.
What?
There's no other way for me to explain
And
it. But
I
it's
was
just
the one
like,
who introduced them to.
yeah, it was just like one of those things where it's just like a very brotherly bond.
How would you
kinda
feel
thing.
if like
All right, I'll go myself.
I was
All right.
finishing? I'm sorry, sir.
I love you, Christian.
I was like, how do you feel if like on the low, some sexual shit happened between them?
Me and Christian?
Yeah, you and Christian.
I feel like she would be okay with it.
No,
and
I wouldn't.
like you the one that introduced them. Like, just say at the bachelor party.
Would you feel hurt?
Yes.
Why?
The hell? You're gay? Like,
Bisexual?
Well, exactly.
no.
Right.
But we went into this. I have nothing against it, but we went into this relationship like
so I can't
I'm
find
straight.
myself. I can't find myself
You're
while I'm in
straight.
a relationship.
Yeah, but you need to have that communication open. It's like if you come back from the bachelor party, you're like, you know what? I sucked Christian's dick.
That's
like,
wild. Would never do that.
or-
Christian is definitely a
or
bottom.
Christian-
We don't know that.
Christian
Or
is definitely
Christian
a bottom.
sucked your dick. I'd be like, yo, what the we're getting married.
This
I'd be
brings
happy
me
for
to
the
a
pod.
great
I think
question.
it would help the
brings me to a-
podcast. And
this brings me to a great
open
question.
a new demographic.
What's
Love it.
what's gayer?
Like
Being like sucking someone off or being sucked off? that dude.
I think they're both the same.
Nah, they're not the same.
Yeah, they're
They're not equivalent.
in my head. They're the same.
Not equivalent.
What is more?
And I can tell you why they're not equivalent, because you have a friend that is part of the LGBTQ plus community.
You just say you have a gay friend.
Yeah, just say that.
I don't.
You sound so politically correct right now.
I wanted. Try not to get canceled. You gotta.
You just asked the question. What's gay here? What are you talking?
But that was a regular
That
question.
ship has sailed.
That ship has sailed. It's fine, bro. But you have a friend that is part of the community.
He's gay.
He's
Okay.
gay. But I love him to death. He's like the greatest person in the world.
Okay, just because he's gay, you love him less. Why'd you have to say
I
that?
didn't say, he's like one of my favorite.
You didn't have to add that.
You taking it out of context. He's like one of my favorite people in the world.
Okay. Why?
All right, because he's gay.
Because-
What community is he from?
The community. The one that I said, the LGBT. Anyway, one time I asked him if he's a top or a bottom. And he looked at me like he wanted to fight. And he said, "What? I'm a top. I ain't with that bottom gay shit." That's the equivalent of like, what's more gayer? Doing the sucking or receiving the sucking?
I guess giving it would be the answer to that question.
That's where I'm leaning.
I still think it's the same.
I mean,
not
I
the same.
think it's the same, to be honest. I think if you engage, listen, actually, I don't even think if you give it and you don't like it, it doesn't mean you're gay. I don't know. I've never really thought about this, to be honest with you. I think, yeah, I'm going to go with if you're giving it, it's the gay one. Just to answer this question.
Like, I think it also depends on like when you're receiving it. Like, are you looking at the guy?
Or you just keep your eyes closed?
Is that what's making you like enjoy it? It's a guy doing it, or just that it's being done? Period.
If you ever have this guy on the podcast, you should ask him about this.
I am. I will.
Cool.
Yeah, just wanted to get that off my heart. Figured I asked that question.
Just because you were going to be the one to suck off Christian?
No, Christian is definitely doing
Sucking
the
you
sucking.
off?
Can there just like not be any sucking
It can be.
By who, though?
by anybody?
Out of
I don't know.
bachelor-
If you was to see the group chat, the energy that Christian provides is of the sucking variety.
What if one of us not named Freddy meets a waitress at this?
We're
bachelor
not
party?
getting married. Like,
No,
Not
they said
named Freddy, not
named
named
not
Freddy.
Freddy.
Yeah.
I
I'm
don't
saying one of
care.
them.
I don't
So
care.
then sucking could be allowed.
Well, yes, but nothing involving Freddy.
Okay.
Nice.
I don't care about what anybody else does. If somebody does not hook up at our wedding or bachelor
It's
or
not a
bachelorette
success.
party, it's
Not a
horrible.
successful wedding.
Yeah. Somebody has
I'll
to
take
like
that bullet for you guys if you.
they have to be in a relationship. They need to like somebody get into a relationship at our wedding, please.
That'd be dope.
If you guys need me to do it,
Just don't
I'll do it.
propose at my wedding.
No,
That's
that's
the only
tacky.
Yeah.
It's a free party though. Imagine, nah, it's tacky though. I wouldn't do
It's a
that.
free party.
Yeah, like I'm not paying for shit. I got the free party. Got everybody here, drinks. Yo, you want to get married real quick? But I'm not going to because no, I'm very respectful. But I'll in your closet if y'all need.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Whatever.
please.
Super respectful.
Exactly.
I'll
Glad
give
you
you
asked.
the bathroom. I have like my own bathroom. Just
Do
let
you
me know.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have like in the place we have like a groomsmen's lounge. There's a bridal suite.
Oh, in the lounge on those couches?
I
On
know,
the piano.
you know where y'all gonna
It's
be at.
reserved.
Huh?
So that's reserved.
No.
Now y'all gotta be in like some bed with rose petals and shit with candles.
Nah.
Y'all gotta get that romantic shit. I can't be on that.
We're
grind.
getting a nice hotel room that night.
Imagine thrashing and you just like after you finish, you find a rose petal in your ass.
That'd be hot. But with candles around,
No.
overlooking the New York skyline.
That kind of would be dope.
See,
Not gonna lie.
what about on top of the piano and the y'all going to a church, right? This isn't a church.
Not in the church.
Oh damn! I
There's
say
Wow.
place.
no, I'm saying
The
there's-
wedding is in a church, but like
Yeah.
the
The
reception is
reception.
like in a
No, I'm saying because there's a piano in the groomsmen
a-
lounge.
yeah.
That's hot.
It's dope.
Yo, if you're a bachelor, like if everybody gets into like an orgy,
No,
except
no,
y'all,
no,
except
no,
y'all, but like
What do you
no.
mean?
an orgy between like the bachelor. Oh no, I was gonna say between the
That's
bachelors.
mad.
Whoa, that's why I was just like, you need to clarify because that
No.
sounds wild.
What
There's
you?
family. No.
Family? What you? I'm not saying. Okay, so another question now. So we're gonna move past that.
Take your time.
Since you guys was just wilding.
Mm-hmm.
I'm learning from y'all. I'm a single man, so I want to know how life is in a relationship. So when I get my next queen, shout out to you, baby.
Nice.
How long do I have to wait before I can like fart by her or like
It depends.
burp and shit?
If y'all both like some nasty ass people, then
Yeah, from the
Off
jump.
rip.
Yeah.
but like if y'all got like a little bit more class, you know what I'm saying? I feel like a good buff time. I feel like a good
We
buff
said
time. I feel like a good buff time for anything is at least 4 months.
To
4
fart?
months? No. No,
Why
no.
not?
No. It has
But
to.
that is different though. Like
No.
if you have your own house and they like come over your house a bunch and like
No,
always
even
chilling.
then, no. Cause like I mean, the first year you're still in that puppy love stage. I'm not gonna.
what?
No, not farting in front of my man. Like I still don't.
I'm not.
But
I'm not gonna. If you're a 35-year-old male, just getting into another relationship, do
But
you
we're not
still even hit
35.
puppy love stages? Like
Love is love, dude.
I feel like puppy love stages is just for like younger couples. I don't feel like that's for like
there's
older
still
people.
puppy love, but it's more serious.
I think puppy love stage is just the beginning of a relationship. I don't think it matters on what age it is. To me, I could be like 38 and I meet this other person, and like the first few weeks I'm gonna want to like take you to the A, B, C, and D and do A, B, C, and D and like thrash Y234 and all that shit. So
hmm
that's puppy love stage to me.
How do you sign like the word fuck?
You can do like this.
That,
So this
that
is the
means,
way.
well, that means sex.
Yeah. So you see a deaf girl in a club.
But like if you do it more aggressive, like this, that's fuck.
Nah, it's just weird. No, you gotta go like this. You
But
just
that's like sex.
you look like a rapist when you do that shit. Cause you're aggressive. Like I wanna now. Just go like this. Just
Wait,
he bit,
okay,
he,
wait,
he
wait,
bit his lip before he did that too.
exactly.
I have a question, and I don't know if it's gonna be really insensitive, but you said if you see a deaf girl at a club, is there like places to like, or like
I see where you're
websites
going.
to like meet
Yeah,
other deaf people?
You meet them at like silent discos and shit.
Oh my!
That is so insensitive, Freddy. That's so insensitive. I mean, no, yes, they have meetup groups, like how you'd meet other people that you have interest in. Deaf people, they have meetup groups. Have deaf.
Yeah, because deaf people have
Things.
interest in things. They just can't hear it.
They're people too, guys. You know
Or-
that.
or,
No,
like,
I know
partial
that.
deaf. No, yeah.
No, because you said at a club.
Deaf people go to a club. They go there to listen to the vibration of the music. They'll feel the
Oh,
vibration of the
okay.
music.
Just feel the bass. Every song is just bass for them.
Yeah, they feel the vibration, so they with that.
There would be like it would be really dope if there's like certain clubs that are like put like there's like TVs all over the place and like the captions of the songs are there with like the vibration and stuff. That would be really
But
cool.
nobody's gonna watch the TV when they're like in the.
I
club.
love reading captions. Like
in a lounge or a club, you would read it.
yeah, why not? I'd be drinking my drink and reading. I want to know what they're saying in the song.
Wouldn't you be dancing though? Smoking your hookah.
I wouldn't be dancing if I'm deaf.
Deaf people can't dance.
Word.
I know they can, but like me,
They
I
feel the vibration.
I got it.
Yeah.
You can feel rhythm.
Again, they're people too.
No, I know, but I mean, in my own house, I probably would, but at the club, like just knowing me with my anxious self, I probably wouldn't. I don't dance now at a club, so
So you're saying with the added preface that you can't hear, it would make you more like
more
not wanna-
anxious.
to
wanna
not dance.
Yeah,
Because in her head now, she's just like, I can't hear the beat. So how do I know if I'm on rhythm? And then you kind of have to like
yeah,
feel it.
and then I'm gonna be like way too anxious and insecure, and
Don't you just feel the rhythm though as you're dancing? It's not even about the.
but
Is
if
it?
it is
I don't
a
know.
deaf people club, like nobody else would know, right?
Nobody else would know if they're on beat.
Yeah.
Everybody would be on different beats.
Not everybody would be on different. That's up. Not everybody would be on different beats. Everybody would be on the same beat. But like, yeah, nah, she right. Though. She right.
But how did we get into deaf people while they're not humans?
That's
No,
fucked
I
up.
did
We
not
did
say
not
that. I did not say that.
Shout out to the deafs. Because they can't hear me. So
I mean, I fucks with you.
no, I said shout out to all the deaf people. I literally just translate what I just said.
That means shout out to the
To all the
deaf.
deaf people, yeah. Because they can't hear me.
How do you say deaf?
What?
I usually gotta start from my ear, but I got this here.
So then, that's like can't hear, can't speak. Kind of.
You know what's funny? I literally never thought of that until you just said that. I guess so.
Yeah, right.
But
I
can't
guess.
some deaf people talk?
Yeah, I mean
They
there's
can.
levels to it.
Yeah, there's like partial deafs.
It's called-
So like, what's the like?
I didn't even realize that.
Yeah. So what's like what's the worst thing that you could say in like sign language?
The worst thing you can
Like
say.
what's
in sign language?
like what are the bad words that you know?
I know mother.
Damn, that's heat. Do that again.
Mother.
Somewhere a deaf person will watch that and just be like,
Yeah.
giving away all shit.
I knew it. I knew it. Everybody knows.
Everybody
this.
knows that. Yeah, that's universal.
Um,
Is that really sign language though?
I mean, not really. I don't know. We'll jack it. That's sign language. This is that. This is.
That's
I
an
think this
Italian
is a thing too. I may be wrong with that, but I think that's a fucking thing. Yeah. It's like not the great bullshit.
That's bullshit.
I mean, it's not the official way to do it, but it's like.
But I get it. You got the bull horns and
and
it's
then
going
the
back
shit
this
in the
way.
back. Yep.
Got it.
Mhm.
That's dope.
Bullshit. I was gonna say this means gay.
Gay.
Then lesbian. Boyfriend, girlfriend. Lesbian shit. You know.
That's universal.
Yeah. And that's it. Sucking dick.
Okay, I have a question.
We're gonna clip that. We're gonna clip that now. He's sucking dick.
Why? Do you have a problem with me now?
No, but it's just a funny clip.
I have a question. So, your parents aren't together, right?
No.
So, have you seen them like argue with each other? And how does that look?
This is going.
Is it
How
like
does that
do
look?
they
Are they
sign
both-
aggressively?
They both like sign aggressively. That's crazy.
Are they both partially deaf?
Yeah.
Hard of hearing is what's the official term, ladies and gentlemen. And yes, I have. I've seen them argue many times.
But they're both hard of hearing.
Mhm.
Damn. So how come you're not like?
Because when they were born, they weren't born deaf actually or hard of hearing. They were actually both born hearing, but they both had ear infections at early ages.
And they just found each other.
That affected them. See, you say that. Everybody says it. So they just found each other? And I'm like, yeah, I guess. It's like, if you want to say it like that. Make
Where
it
did they
sound
meet?
so romantic.
Did they meet at like one of these meetings that you were talking about?
No. Where did they meet? I think they met at a job training. They went to a job training together when they were younger, and then they just met there.
And they had all the deaf people together.
I wouldn't say it was all the deaf people, but there was some deaf people in attendance, yes.
They
Pretty
were-
sure there was some hearing as well.
Okay.
Not a fully deaf audience, but crowd. But yeah, to answer your original question, I mean, there's the thing though, they're not like mute. I was gonna say the mute one's the one that sounds kind of like. Say it. One of y'all want to say it.
No.
One of y'all want to say it.
No.
No thanks.
That sound different. Like my parents, if they spoke to you, you would think that they were hearing. It's just if it in return they can't get it. So for them, it was normal. It wasn't like and all that shit. You know what I mean? It wasn't that crazy.
Okay.
It wasn't it wasn't like that out. I've seen other deaf people fight like that, and that's wild. That is definitely wild.
Wait, so they yell and sign?
Yeah, they mostly just yell though to get their aggression out.
Yeah, I've seen that, and like they'll sign and like also like mouth the words, but it's just like
You've
sounds.
mad up. You YouTube deaf people fighting for fun.
No,
That's crazy.
I've seen it like I've seen like people
crazy.
sign. I've seen like people sign, but then also like mouth the words, and then make like whatever sound is gonna come out. They'd be like, yeah, I'm. But that's how it sounds though, right?
Is it evil to do that?
I don't think it's evil, but it's just like that's how it is.
Like, imagine
That's how they
YouTubing two blind people fighting. Is that like you got to go to hell for that? Or just YouTubing.
I just think that's good content. To be honest, whoever got that on film is like.
So you would take time on your day to Google two blind people fighting.
It's the same shit as like going on World Star Hip Hop to see two bums fighting.
That's true.
Not
They're
comparing
they're
deaf people
all
to bums,
people.
but
They're
you know,
all real people.
people. Everybody's a person.
Yeah, but it's different though, because they can't see and hear. Well, deaf people can't hear, but
Yeah.
you don't want to see them fighting.
Although, if you're like deaf and blind, double. What?
Oh my god.
No, but that's like up.
You ever think about that?
A lot.
That's crazy. Imagine that.
We used to talk about that in like high school stuff, like or like middle school. They'd be like, "Yo, would you rather like not be able to hear or not be able to see?" And I'd just take it a step further and I'd be like, "But imagine if you couldn't do both."
Would it turn you? What it?
Everybody would just be like,
What if it was?
"Whoa, no way!"
What if this Helen Keller bitch was like?
This Helen Keller bitch.
Yeah, it was like a J-Lo type with a big booty, big butt, nice
I'm
body.
killing that. Helen
Really?
Keller is getting the full girth of my penis.
That's you see, I can't. I would feel like
What? You wouldn't hit a deaf chick?
no, I would definitely hit a deaf chick.
So what does that matter?
But you put deaf.
Wait, was Helen
Keller
Keller
was deaf and blind.
Oh,
That's what
I
I'm
didn't
saying.
know that.
Yeah,
I thought it was just one.
Nah, she the double whammy, man.
Damn.
And just imagine.
Yeah, I'm hitting that.
What?
Cause she's gonna like love me for me.
She don't even know. who she
Exactly. She wouldn't even know. Like, damn, she can't even hear my voice.
You would have
either.
to like.
Like, I would just have to be like, yeah.
Oh my god, Teresa, this is what you be dealing with?
No, but like I'd be mad gentle, and then she'd just feel my warmth, and just be like, I have to blow you now.
Wait, you have to blow her? Wait, you like blow on her, or she like you mean blow?
Like blow.
Oh,
Suck
But
a
you're
dick.
gonna have to like do everything for her though, like guide her everywhere.
I mean, she could walk, and
But
she has
she-
hands. I don't
But
have to
she
do everything.
can't. But she can't see,
gotta put those
And
bumps
she
on your
can't
dick.
and she can't hear you. You can't say like lower.
Get braille on my cock, so that way when she touches it, she's just like, okay, this is penis.
Up and down motion, up and
Yeah,
down.
word. Instructions on how it works and shit.
Could you, Teresa, if you were a blind deaf man?
No, sorry.
Why not?
No.
But if he looked like fucking Romeo Santos, you'd
No.
be like,
Shallow.
I'm gonna stay with you forever.
Romeo
need me to wipe
Santos
your
is not
ass?
my
I did.
type.
Who's your type?
Michael
ahead.
B. Jordan. No.
Basic.
He's like,
Nope,
he's
nope.
like fit in black.
Basic.
I'm fat in black.
That's a basic one, though.
Thor.
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 Ah, that's basic. You gotta go
Yo.
outside the box, though.
No.
You want? That's what everybody loves that guy.
Oh my God, the guy on TikTok that he goes like, I just want to party with you.
Yeah, he's like
He's
fake Thor. He's got like a.
but he has
amazing-
curly
I have no
hair.
He
idea.
has like an amazing head of curly hair.
The fact that you guys are still functioning humans while watching TikTok is amazing to me, because I had to delete that app months ago because I lost brain cells every time I watched
Really?
it. Mm-hmm. That's why I think I'm kind of stupid now, because of TikTok. Like I really didn't. Was it the Chinese? Who made TikTok?
It's Chinese.
Blame the fucking Chinese, man.
There's a lot of that going around. I don't think we should
Word,
be adding
right?
that to the
Stop
list.
Asian hate. I just realized that. Forgot about that. Thanks for having my back. Guys. So, since I have a relationship couple here, I got more of a relationship type of questions because I'm trying to find love one day.
Okay.
So, if I saw, can I tell my partner that her friend is cute?
No. Well,
depends.
no, yeah. It depends.
depends.
It depends. So like there has been situations where I'll see a girl and I'll be like, yeah, she's really pretty. Freddy will usually agree with me. That's when it ends. No more.
You can say, I'll the shit out her.
Yeah, no. He could just be like, yeah, she's mad pretty. But then if he starts pointing out her hair is nice, her eyes are nice, her boobs, her butt, I'm going to be like, all right, now you doing too much.
What if Teresa...
But yeah, she likes like Michael B. Jordan and like Thor, and I look nothing like them. Obviously,
And they're your friends.
I'm like,
They're not your friends. They're celebrities. I would never speak to them ever in my
yeah,
life.
but you didn't say friends.
He
I
did
did
say
say
friends.
Oh, you did say friends?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So then,
I mean, you have celebrity crushes too, I would assume.
yeah.
Did we all not agree that we'd all, like, each take turns have some fun with Doja Cat?
And Billie Eilish. And
That's
J-Lo.
different. That's different.
No, how is it different for you and not different for me?
No, no,
because
no.
I'm a
Because-
woman.
Look at his double
I didn't
standard.
say
Get
that.
Because
him.
I'm a woman.
Because
Get
I
'em.
like my love for women is a broad scale. I don't like.
Okay.
I don't like
Michael B. Jordan versus
those are
Thor.
two fit ass dudes
But
that I
they
look
look
nothing
different.
alike.
They look completely different.
They look completely different. One is black, the other is white. They're both skinny, mad fit. I'm black and fat.
Their hair is different.
MCU people too. They were MCU.
Yeah, you got a thing for Marvel people, you asshole.
Well, you got a thing for pop stars if you want to go there.
Nah.
Listen. So what if Teresa was like, hey, my friend Jenny, right?
Mm-hmm.
She'd be having a rough time. And you'd be like, oh no, she's cute. She could find somebody. Is that okay?
It depends. It depends on my relationship with my friend and his relationship with my friend. If he's not like really close friends with her, then I'd be like, why are you looking at her like that? But if he is, like, okay.
What if you trick him to rank your friends?
I would never.
Let's just say guys were just having fun. Yo, babe, what you think? My four
No.
friends coming to the party. Have you got to guess what was the cutest one?
I'm too insecure for that.
So if he answered that without even a minute without any hesitation,
It's gonna be.
I would be hurt. I would be
Super.
because whoever he ranks first, if they look completely different than me, then I'm gonna be like, yo,
really?
yeah.
Because what if they looked exactly like you? Wouldn't that make you feel more insecure?
Yeah, but I'm not gonna take that risk. I'm not.
You take that risk.
I wouldn't.
I
wouldn't be
wouldn't
super
rate
weird.
his
I don't care.
friends. I also would never like. He'll be
I'm
like, "Oh,
comfortable.
he's mad
It may
cute."
not look like it, but I'm comfortable with myself.
He'll say like, "Oh yeah, one of my friends like he's handsome or whatever," and I'm like, I don't say anything.
I don't know. It don't bother me.
So you
It may look like it do, but it don't.
bothers you.
No.
If Teresa right now, if I ask you, so who do you think is Freddy's cutest friend? He answered. She answered.
I feel like in your head he's expecting like "It's definitely me.
I mean,
He's like if she doesn't say me,
that's but come on, that's like Leonardo DiCaprio asking that. I'm not gonna ask. That's the obvious one. So I'm gonna take myself out of the equation, disqualifying me, of course.
I don't think you have any cute friends. They're like all just not my type.
There you go. Look at that loyal woman.
That's what's up.
Now,
Billie Eilish, where you at?
now now it's in reverse.
Do I have any cute friends?
You can say me. I remember.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Who?
Beep it.
No. I mean, yeah, you don't hang with super ugly people.
Who's the cutest one?
You.
She doesn't even like herself.
Exactly.
She's not even a friend. We'll get to
I
mental
am
health
not
soon.
my own friend.
She hates herself.
What? I answered
I'm
her.
waiting. No, that's not an answer.
Oh my God, putting me on the spot. Jesus Christ.
Blame Christian's bitch ass for taking the PTO.
It's not even a real PTO. It's just
It's a
like
PTO.
a TO.
Time.
It's just time off.
He just didn't show up to work.
It was an out of office day for him.
Him.
Don't try to change the conversation.
Bro, you wildin'. Relax. Nigga phenom.
There's an easy answer.
You
Oh,
could literally answer the same way that I answered,
No, he.
They're
wait.
pretty,
but you didn't.
They're pretty, but like
Nah.
they don't.
Nah, he's being honest.
How did she say it?
She said that you have ugly ass friends.
Yeah,
and
her
that-
friends are mad ugly,
You did not say that. You said that my friends are pretty.
but they stink.
You said her friends stink.
Their hygiene is not where it should
What
be.
they smell like?
Hmm?
What they smell like?
Like shit.
So you were close enough to smell them.
Jesus. Their smell
You could.
permeates an entire room.
The easy answer could have definitely been Christian, or me, but you chose not to go in that direction.
True.
So
You dug yourself in a hole.
I thought
You
with
thought it had to
I
just
thought
be
with
the
a
female?
I thought with a non-gay mind.
doesn't mean you're gay if you think I'm cute.
Well, I don't.
Doesn't mean you're gay if you did think I was, and you're just lying because we're on camera. But it's cool.
All right.
Yeah. So what do you guys think of Mental Health Awareness Month? Since we're in that, we just discovered that Teresa barely likes herself. So,
Depression is real. Anxiety is real.
I
It's
haven't
rough.
had any real experience.
Break the
since that, though.
stigma.
Like only like a handful of times that I've been like super anxious or
wait.
super nervous.
Actually, it's amazed me when we watched the last season of Big Mouth that they had the anxiety flies or whatever, and the flies would like fly around you and like say all the things that a person with anxiety would say in
Think
their
or
head.
feel, yeah.
Yeah, and he was like, "Is that really how you feel?" And I'm like, "Yes." You don't hear those things in your head.
Wasn't it like Tito the anxiety mosquito or something?
Yeah,
like that?
yeah.
Tito the
Yeah.
That's a funny ass name.
And
Tito the anxiety
I
mosquito.
was shocked because he said that he's never like thought those things before. It's insane.
Like never. Not that I haven't ever thought things like that, but I've never had it to where like I thought things like that and it caused me to freak out or like.
What about
feel
when you guys
super
went through
bad.
your first breakup?
Really?
Like, usually through breakups, people have that feeling of anxiety, depression, all that
Nah,
mental health
it was
stuff.
more so like when that happened, I had to evaluate myself and just be like, okay, well, what is it that is the issue, or what is it that I'm lacking, or what is it that I'm not doing that I should be doing? Wasn't really any true anxiety to it. It was just more just being self-aware
Nah,
and
when
like
we broke up,
self-analyzing.
I was having panic attacks every day. Like it was horrible. And even when we first got back together, like I was still having panic attacks when I would feel like he's not as attached to me because I thought he would like leave me again. I have really bad abandonment issues, so
Oh, we couldn't tell. That was not apparent.
he makes
Sorry.
fun of my abandonment
Yo,
issues.
it's fucking insane. You've been in our apartment, right? You understand where the living room is and where the kitchen is, right? And where the bathroom is, right?
Yes, it's
If we're in the living room and I'm on the couch and we're on the couch together and I get up to do anything. Oh my God, where are you going? Where the else would I be going? I'm not leaving the apartment and I walk towards the kitchen.
Well, where does that stem from then?
Abandonment issues.
Where does the abandonment issues you
I
think
don't
stem
know.
from?
I don't even know. Like my parents are always there. My siblings were almost always there.
So for them being always there and then being with someone that's like just walking away to the kitchen, that means I'm leaving you for like 5 years.
So you're used to somebody always being there, apparently.
Yeah.
I never thought about it like that.
That's what we do here, man. We break it
Fucking
down.
killing it. The show is amazing.
So you always used to somebody being around.
Yeah.
Do you think that's why you guys want to get married at an early age? Young age?
No.
That just stems from like, I don't desire to be like super rich or like super
No,
famous or
thanks.
whatever.
Like, this podcast isn't going to be.
I mean, it is, but like that's not like me making this podcast wasn't like, hey, let's make a podcast so I can make a bunch of money. It was more so I wanted to do it, and we're doing it together because like I just enjoyed watching podcasts, and I felt like we were good enough to just make our own podcast.
Facts.
But like I was saying, yeah, I don't desire to be like super rich or like super famous. I just desire to like start a family, have a house, have like 2 cars, and be able to go on vacations whenever I want. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And anything that happens after that would just be like a bonus. But at least if I have those like key things in my life and I work towards it and obtain it as soon as possible, I just have more time to just enjoy life and do whatever it is that I want to do.
Are you still feeling abandonment issues? You still feel like you deal with that?
Yeah.
And how do you work through it?
She doesn't.
I don't.
She doesn't.
I just ignore that it's a problem and just continue to live my life.
Okay. Good.
Good advice.
Because we're trying to help the mental health people.
I'm sorry, but you're asking the wrong person.
Okay, how did you guys deal with COVID? Everybody felt something during COVID. We all lost our jobs. We've all was stuck in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure some of us. I know I felt depressed and stuff at time. I felt lost and depressed. Pretty sure you guys. Well, I don't know, but guessing you guys might have.
I definitely did.
I wasn't depressed.
You're the most secure person of all fucking time. Like, you're just so mentally strong. Sorry.
Is that upsetting to you? Like,
It's so upsetting because
Yeah.
I'm like,
I'm not
you're
like
struggling and you're just like whoop-de-doo.
it's not that I'm mentally secure. Is that I just understand that there's certain things that's just not in my control. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if COVID happened, I didn't have nothing to do with that. But we gotta stay in the house for like 3 months. What the fuck am I gonna do?
I'm still sad. Like, what the I want to, like, I'm 23. I'm failing in life right now. I got nothing to do, even though it's not my control. That's what goes in my head.
I feel like that. Sometimes I get like that, like when certain things don't go my way. But when it's like shit that's like, that came out of nowhere.
I'm about to say that's.
Especially when it's like shit that's like not in my control. There's no need for me to feel like super manic about it. Like I just.
You smoke weed?
I used to.
What do you do now?
I don't smoke weed.
You're just too secure for me.
I'm sorry.
It's unbelievable to me too.
Yeah, like.
But I don't understand how
I'm
those.
having to live with him, and I'm like crying for nothing, and he's just like, "Babe,
Why?
it's okay."
The better question is, how's like living with somebody like that?
It's very tasking.
Why?
Like, cause I want to be like super understandable and like understand why she feels the way that she feels, but then in my just super rational head is just like, you're
Can't
crying.
control it.
You're crying because we were on the couch together, and I walked away to use the bathroom for 5 minutes, and you felt like I left you for 10 years. That's not rational. If anything, you could have walked to the kitchen and seen me there,
Go with you in the bathroom?
or do that.
But he locks the door from the bathroom.
Cause that's me time.
But when I use the bathroom, I can't close the door.
Wait, what?
I mean, you can.
Uh-oh.
I don't give a.
What are we unearthing here?
Not
You gonna let
anything.
poop
You
in
walk
peace?
into the bathroom all the time. If it's not you, it's also Cosmo.
Cause we could do that.
But I can't do that to
I'm
you.
making sure
he
you're
locks the door.
I'm making sure you're safe.
Why is there a double standard when it comes to your bathroom?
It's not a double standard.
She
I'm being put against the wall here.
She
and I
just
don't
said
like
she
it.
can't poop on her own.
She can poop on her own. Just go on in there to make sure she's all right.
So we'll check next episode if you're able to poop by yourself.
This is ridiculous. It's not reasonable whatsoever.
Listen, man, we all gotta poop and fart and shit
Yeah, bro, I take my shits.
by ourselves.
It's just like
That's
I
part
don't
of
do it
mental
to you.
health.
I don't do it to you all the time. But every time I'm in the bathroom, all I hear is, babe. And I'm like, yo, my mans, I just sat down. Also, the reason why I do it is once I get up to decide to take a shit, babe, hurry up, I gotta use the bathroom. My asshole just expressed a shit. I just sat down.
Does it matter on the type of shit? Like
What?
if it was like a really bad shit, I'm not opening the door.
Any
for you.
shit.
Like, if I just let one little,
I like a lot of people. I don't know.
I like shitting.
I don't know. Yo, shitting is like the best
you
feeling.
like
ever.
having your butthole open up.
Yeah, but with stuff coming out, not in.
Okay.
Either way, it's like every time, bro. So that's why I lock the door, because I
but
feel
you
like
could still unlock it from the outside, which I
yeah,
always
because
do.
you mastered it. Then now you do it in one swift move. And shit is over. Like
They
I'll
said
lock
she
it.
picked the lock.
I'll lock it, and she's mastered it to where like, even if I locked it, somehow the door's unlocked.
So you sit there and watch him poop.
No, but
She'll just hold like conversations with me there, and I'll just be like on my phone scrolling through stuff, and she's talking to me about like, yo, we have to pay this bill, and we should do this, and we should do that, and she's like, babe, are you listening to me? And I'll be like, no, cause I'm taking a shit. I'm shitting right now. Leave me alone. And she's like, I don't understand why you have to talk to me like that.
You guys are fun. You guys have a
It's
reality
never,
show.
and this is why our neighbors probably hate us, because they think every time domestic violence. This is like, this is why it gets to that point. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
just shenanigans. It's never anything serious.
I couldn't poop if my partner was outside the door.
I'm shitting. It don't matter. One time she's had the audacity that I'm taking a shit and she's in there talking to me and she goes, babe, you stink. No shit. That's why I'm in here for me, not for you.
no, but it'd be really bad. Like
It's shit. What do you expect this to smell like? Roses?
That's
A
true.
bouquet of flowers?
No,
My ass is a bouquet of flowers covered in shit.
Okay, so we now know the most annoying thing you do to him, I guess. What's the vice versa?
I feel like I do a lot of stuff.
A lot of things. I really
I'm done with
hate when we are both cleaning and he has this
Here it
mentality
comes.
that he is like the master of music. And it
Oh.
pisses me off because he thinks that he knows everything about music. So he takes control of the music every time we're going to listen to music
Because
together.
nobody wants to listen to Dembo while they
So what?
cleaning a toilet.
Like, it gives me energy.
That energy should.
And then his playlists be all over the place. I can't, like, once I start getting into the vibe, he changes it.
Yeah,
Is this true?
it is true.
No, it's annoying. It's really annoying. I hate it.
That means you're doing a good job, though. Because if that's the most annoying thing,
Nah,
it's
there's a
not
laundry
that
list.
bad.
There's
There's a
a
laundry list. What else do you think is annoying then?
I leave my socks everywhere.
His clothes, not just socks,
Nah,
clothes.
socks. It's
No,
mainly
clothes.
socks.
There was literally clothes in the living room this morning.
I do it
There
too.
was.
I do that too.
And I bought these.
But it's like regular. It's like regular guy things. Like it's not.
just be clean. Like,
But this is what guys do. This is like.
You put the
not
toilet
all
seat down.
guys. No.
Yeah, no. I always have the toilet seat down.
No.
I never lift the toilet seat up
Yes, you
ever
do.
in my
Yes,
life.
you do.
No, for what?
To pee.
I don't lift the toilet seat up to
Yes, you
pee. I pee
do.
right on the bowl.
No.
And you know why? Because
No,
sometimes
and
I
sometimes
pee.
you get
bowl.
it on the
What?
seat too.
You pee on the seat.
That's
and then
why
he doesn't
I know.
clean
That's
it
why.
after.
Yes, I do.
No,
don't-
don't
I
even.
just don't clean it as good as I could.
No. You don't do anything. He just goes pees and then leaves. And then I go to pee and I have to like sit there and wipe the seat.
You pee on the toilet seat too.
No, I don't. How?
You guys, why should I get married?
God, don't get married.
Yo, plug your podcast.
We haven't even made an
Fuck that shit.
episode.
Oh man! All right, new segment. I was wondering about some records. So Christian, what is your on the record with Christian? Your hype beast, hype beast update. Bitch. Freddy will take over because he's part of that community.
Did we get any records recently?
Yes, we got the Nirvana,
Oh,
two
yeah, we
Nirvana
did that.
ones, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got Nirvana's Nevermind album, and what is it?
Did we get the
Utero,
Unplugged one?
Utero something.
I'm not hip in this Nirvana thing.
We got that.
I just heard that there's pictures of him with his head shot on the
It's
internet.
Oh yeah, I want to
It's
see that.
Dope. They even have shirts of like.
Of his head.
No, they have shirts of his suicide note.
That's up.
Nah, his suicide note is type like dope.
Well, he has
like,
a
sad.
How can a suicide?
Like what he was talking. Like what he was
no
talking.
shit, it's a suicide. A suicide note's actually pretty happy. Like,
Like what he was saying in his suicide note of like why he was sad and like stuff like that.
I'm gonna
It's
read
like,
it.
It's like
I've
Yeah,
read
look
it
it
a
up. It's
couple
dope.
times.
I'm gonna
It's
read
good.
it. I gotta see what this is.
I also got.
It's a good read.
oh,
It's a good read.
I also got Positions by Ariana Grande.
I love her.
Relax.
She knows it.
She knows it.
She knows it. Yeah.
I think that's it. We haven't gotten anything else.
We didn't get like no hype beat stuff either.
When do we ever?
We do usually.
No.
You both are wearing hype beast stuff right now.
Yeah.
How?
Cactus Jack.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah. That's probably like the last thing we got.
Then there's a whole website called suicidenote.com. Like, imagine making that. You gotta be so weird. He's a white guy. Definitely knows a white guy that did this with like mad tattoos and shit.
Mhm.
Speaking from the tongue of is this really?
Yeah.
Oh, this is mad long.
A lot of
It
the
is
actual
long.
note was like etched out and stuff like that. But like people like
Alright, should I read it? I'm gonna read
I
it.
can read some of it. Until it's long.
Yeah, it's long.
Speaking from the tongue of an experienced Stapleton, simpleton, who obviously would rather be emasculated. What is that word?
You just scroll down. Infantile,
Complaining. This note should be easy to understand, as the warnings from the Punk Rock 101 courses over the years, since my first introduction to the, shall we say, ethics involved with independence and the embracement of your community has proven to be very true. So far, not feeling like this is dope. But I haven't felt the excitement of listening to as well as creating music along with reading and writing for too many years now. I feel guilty beyond words about these things. I'm gonna skip ahead.
Yeah, like
I have a goddess of a wife who's sweet, ambitious, empathy, and a daughter who reminds me too much of what I used to be, full
his
of
wife
love,
is on a
joy,
lot of drugs.
kissing every person she meets, because everyone is good. Not shirt worthy. I mean, it's cool. Not shirt worthy.
It's good. It's good.
I don't know why you thought
Like
this was a
like they
pleasurable
have a
read.
picture of like the actual note on the shirt.
You're dark, bro. You would like his shirt, and then you like that comments. Like,
Kurt Cobain is dope.
yeah, but I don't want a shirt with his suicide note on it. That is just like
Nah, that's dope.
with his head.
No.
Z-
What?
He's blowing off it.
Oh, I get you.
Yeah, so mental health, right? So depression, it sucks. It's not cool. Over this month, I would hope that we get to interview some people who are advocates for people in this space. And this,
What makes you an advocate, though?
I think people who really
Like, talk about it a
Yeah,
lot?
and like
promote awareness about it, talk about it a lot. Well versed in this subject. Somebody who works with other people on it. Maybe like
Do you know any people like that?
Works with organizations. Actual advocates? No. I know some people that try to spread awareness about it, but actual advocates that are like it's their job to like do this and that. No.
All the advocates that I know don't follow their own advice, so I don't know if that makes them an advocate or not.
Nobody follows their own advice. You know how many therapists have therapists?
That's deep.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like, I don't know. It's kind of weird when you're, like, talking a lot about self-care and, mental health and stuff, and you're, like, doing the complete opposite of what a person should be doing.
But then again, people are still like struggling with that. You know what I'm saying? Like you could still be a mental health advocate and still be
Yeah, but
struggling
like
with it on your
boasting
own.
about like, oh yeah, I do this and I do that, and that, but
because
you really
those are
don't.
things that they try and do.
Because it's easy to help somebody else instead of helping yourself. Because you
True.
don't want to face your own issues.
It's way easier to help somebody else than it is for a person to help themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's like I know a lot of therapists actually. Well, not a lot. I'm not gonna say I know a lot, but I know a couple of my friends that are therapists are very depressed. So
Yeah, like I get it. I just don't like talk about it a lot, mental health, because I know I'm not like.
yeah,
But then there's people that aren't, and then they talk about it a lot.
Sometimes people just need like that person to just sympathize with them.
talk about it.
Like even if you're in deep shit as much as the next person,
Mhm.
and you guys are like talking and communicating about it, that you just talking to that person can like lift them and vice versa.
That's exactly why I started listening to the Joe Budden podcast when I did 2 years ago. Like I was just like the down, depressed, sad, anxious like all the time, and I was just keeping to myself because when you're in that state, I'm just trying to be with myself. I'm not trying to give off my energy to nobody because I'm big on energy now. I don't want to give my energy to you that I feel this way, so I keep to myself. And then, you're by yourself. You put in headphones, you listen to music and shit. But sometimes, music can only do so much. And then sometimes you go down a rabbit hole. You want to listen to sad music to get you in that feeling. So then you listen to like Extacion or some type of depression.
I actually listen to like sad music to like speed along that sad process.
No, but to me though, it pulls me in deeper. Like it makes me feel more.
But I feel like once you get pulled in deep and you hit that rock bottom, now you just work your way
But
out.
some
from
people can't handle that rock bottom.
there. Yeah.
They'll either drink, smoke, harm themselves, do something stupid.
Mm-hmm.
That's some people just can't handle the rock bottom, and so you try to avoid that.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever. I mean, I've never hit true rock bottom. Like I said, I'll just be sad, listen to some sad music, probably let it cry out, and then I'm just like, all right, ready for the week.
Yeah. Like for me, when I was going through that, I remember listening. Why I got into the Joe Budden podcast was because I remember feeling that and I feeling low, and I was like, man, I want to do something, listen to something, Like I just can't. I gotta stop listening to music. Like even at the pop, even like songs that made me happy. I was like, man, this is fake. Like I don't really feel this way. I feel like I'm just faking this.
Mm-hmm.
So then like I'll put in that podcast and I'll listen. And then Joe Budden, he calls himself a mental health advocate. Because he rapped a lot about his own mental health issues and stuff. And then that's what helped me. That's actually what got me to want to actually do more take podcasting really seriously. Was like hearing somebody else talk about their mental health, joking about it with their friends, and then like it made me feel like a fly on the wall in their conversation.
Do you feel like this podcast has helped you? Like,
yeah, it's got me through a lot of crazy shit, dude.
This
podcast? This podcast sucks. But I'm talking about the Joe Budden podcast. No, I'm kidding. No, this podcast helped me last year when I was going through depression. It gave me something to do when I was in COVID. I was just the beginning of COVID last year. I was just drinking and masturbating all day, and then because I got fired from both of my jobs. Well, I ain't fired, but
laid off.
Yeah, laid off. I'm in school. I'm classes at home, so like it is what it is. Like I was like bored out of my mind, and like
you didn't even play like PlayStation.
Nah, man. So I was just like
drinking and masturbating,
Netflix.
More masturbating, cold showers, masturbating.
No, you don't have to. The showering after masturbate thing is overrated, but whatever. I don't cold showers. Who does cold showers?
I don't know. Cold showers make your penis small.
Nah, I mean.
Yeah, it shrivels.
So why go do a cold shower? Yo, you ever remember the first time you was like really soft in front of your girl? This is a man thing right now. You never felt like insecure? Like she's always seen me rock hard. The first time she sees you at your worst, like very small. Never had that
I don't
moment?
think I've ever hit that. Have I?
No.
It's what's
She's like, I'm always prepped.
It's a mental thing though.
He is.
I'm always ready to go.
It's a mental thing though. It's something that she wouldn't know about it. You would know like, damn, I don't, because you said before you've had some small days, which is totally, I guess it's kind of mental health related in a way.
Yeah, I would say so.
Because you said you've had some small days. So it's like, you've never had that moment, that first time your girl has seen you at your smallest, that you feel like is your smallest? It might not be to her, but to you, you feel like it's your smallest?
Yeah. I've had times where I was just like about to have sex and like I felt like my penis wasn't at max capacity.
The aftermath.
Oh yeah, the shame.
You don't ever feel, you've never felt embarrassed? Not embarrassed.
Not
you ever felt
embarrassed.
insecure that first time?
Nah, I just felt like super drained. So I was just like,
I remember feeling OD, like insecure, just going to the bathroom.
damn. Up.
It
Do you
is,
think
man.
that's where your like damaged mental health came from?
Part of that? Yeah.
It's no good.
I also think they don't teach about mental health in school. So when I started,
Which they should. They don't teach a lot of shit that they're supposed to teach in school.
I started
which
reaching.
blows because
Sorry, go ahead.
sorry, no, I cut you off, but
Just my mental health issues. Keep going.
yeah, like they shouldn't. I don't use the Pythagorean theorem ever.
The fuck is that?
Exactly. Yeah, but they teach that in school. Why
What is-
not teach me how to pay like bills and taxes and
Bro, when I hit my high school years, I didn't know about mental health and stuff. So I was like, why am I feeling this? Why am I feeling that? Why am I feeling this? Why am I so depressed? Why am I this? Like, I think school fucked me up. The beginning elementary.
And then when you
years.
tell them that you do feel that, they just send you to the guidance counselor, and the guidance counselor is just like, just chill, bro.
Yeah, like, you know how lame you are to be an elementary school guidance counselor?
Guidance counselors suck.
Yeah, I was a horny kid. I used to want to one of mine back in the day.
That's wild.
I never did, but I had sexual fantasies.
All of mine were like older white ladies.
Yeah, mine was like,
They were like circular.
What?
They were like circle shaped.
But yes, listen to the Joe Budden podcast. Got me into it, and this podcast did too. Last year when going through that, it helped me get some purpose, and
Give you something to do.
yeah, it made me feel like there was purpose for me. There was something to do.
Mhm.
Yeah, because that and yeah, so that's why I like podcasting. That's what I hope anybody else that listens to this, like, I hope that you guys, whoever listens to this, is going through your issues, that we make you feel like you're part of the conversation,
And you're being heard
and that
and
you're
recognized.
fly on the wall.
If nobody loves you, I do.
I mean, if your parents don't even love you, do your parents? No. Okay.
I feel like they do sometimes.
Sometimes
Sometimes.
you guys are cool. I like this setup. I don't even need to bring that other bitch back. To be honest with you.
Right? He's not here.
Time is it? Or am I just leading the show?
You have been.
I haven't. I'm just.
I'm not gonna stop you.
I mean, okay. So, what topics you guys want to talk about?
I guess I'll follow up on
It's a
what you were talking
collaboration.
about how you like found your purpose. What would you say to someone that hasn't?
It'll come. Just don't take yourself out of the game. Like, instead of like staying home, sleeping, stuff like that. Like, it's easy to do that while you're depressed because it's like that's all you want to do. But don't take yourself out of the world. It'll find you in some capacity, whether you'll find a new job or you'll find something that you want to study when you go to school, or, you know, project that you want to start.
Mm.
Just don't take yourself out of it mentally. Just
Yeah, I would
which is easier said than done, but usually everything is.
Yeah, I would kind of follow that too. Like, just build on that. Like, just keep getting yourself into things. Like, get yourself into like 100 different things, and then one of them will stick, and you'll be like, "Hey, I like this for right now." But then again, it's not always
But that's
bad
kind
to
of
change, though.
that's kind of hard though. Like sticking yourself. I ask because I feel like I haven't found my purpose yet in life, and I've done a lot of different things. So
I don't think you have.
I feel like I've done a lot. Like
No,
that's
I
just
feel
how
like
I
we've
feel.
done
And
a lot, but not
like,
a lot of different things.
I just think like when it comes to depression and stuff, like you just don't have that motivation.
But that's interesting because you said you've done a lot. You say you've done it, but you also have your degree, job. You're like a program stuff, whatever you do, and then you drive.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's a lot to do for somebody that like you may be depressed or all that. Like this is a lot to get done, and have their own apartment.
I just keep myself busy so I could forget about my mental health.
That's what I'm saying.
You ever?
Sometimes you just got to keep your mind preoccupied with other
But that's
things.
not good
But that's
either.
not- yeah.
Because then I build myself up and then I have mental breakdowns.
Ah.
I literally had a mental breakdown yesterday morning.
The most secure man in the world. What is a mental breakdown? Don't even know what that is.
The only times I have breakdowns is like when I'm going through stuff with like family. When
That's
family's, like,
really rare. I've probably only seen him break down once in 6 years.
yeah.
So man,
Or like work stuff. When work stuff doesn't go my way, I just be like, yo, this is bullshit.
so what do you usually do to address your mental health breakdown or issues, or do you just leave it alone?
I just cried out. That's all.
That's it.
Yeah. I try to talk to him, but like he doesn't really understand how it is that I feel.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes me feel better in the moment, but it doesn't feel like I addressed it. But I just say I'll let my future self worry about that.
You don't go to therapy?
It doesn't help me. Because I never know what to say.
In therapy?
Ever. Like
Yeah.
talking about feelings and all that, like I don't know what to say.
Yeah, I just talk about my week when I'm there, and then it just goes like that. I feel like it's helped me personally. I've been going for like 10 years, maybe.
Jesus Christ.
I've been on and
Damn, why
off.
you judging me? Huh?
That's a long
I've been
time.
on and off like for a while since I was like 9,
Mhm.
but it's just not
Not your
it
thing?
for me. No.
I was going when like things were like really bad between like my mom and my dad.
Mhm.
Now for maybe a year.
Yeah.
And then my mom's like, hey, you want to keep going? And I'll be like, that bitch is useless. This
But
therapist
that
lady
was
is
also, like,
useless.
court mandated therapy.
Yeah. She was still useless. I mean,
Yeah.
at least to me.
You gotta want it. You gotta want the help. It'll always be
No, I
useless
mean,
if
I
you go in without being, or like, you know what? She ain't gonna do shit for me. I'm still gonna
I mean,
go.
I was a kid, so it wasn't like one of those things where I did or did not want the help. It was one of those things like, she was there, and I felt like it wasn't helping me. So I was just like, I don't want to do it because it's not helping.
Mm-hmm.
It just like, I think for me, going to therapy, yes, I'm like trying to better myself, but then I go back into the same environment when I go home.
Mm.
And it's like right back to normal. And it's not like I'm like in an abusive environment, but it's just I'm there. I'm in therapy. It's about me. But then when I go home,
Abusive environment. That's all.
like
Yeah.
like for instance, like Freddy doesn't understand a lot of like mental health things because he's never had to go through it. So if I go to therapy and try to better myself, and then I go back and I try to lean on him, he doesn't. It's not that he doesn't
So I'm a
support
piece
me.
of shit.
No. But you're just like not the best person to talk to about these things.
You ever think about trying to like study it?
No. Like,
He doesn't think about it, like, cause
yeah, because it's like it's
hard. It's hard dealing with somebody else's mental health. I'm not gonna lie to you. We're
yeah,
not dealing with like
but
trying to
I'm
help
not,
them.
and I'm
do
not saying
this.
that it should be easy. You know what I mean? Like I understand the difficulty of it, but it's just like I'm just one of those people where it's just like the way I deal with it to keep myself from feeling like that is I just have to do whatever I'm feeling that I'm lacking or I need to change. I just do it, and I just like try and make that change. I know it's easier said than done.
Yeah.
Because even when I try to do it, it doesn't always happen.
Mhm.
But what makes me feel better about it is that I know I put that effort to try and make a change. Because now that I know that I gave my 110% effort to fix my mental health or whatever it is that I'm dealing with at the time, and I put that effort to do it and it didn't change, that I know it's not me. It's more so just other things out of my control. And I know I can't control that. So you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no reason for me to stress it any further. If anything, I just keep putting the work in and just let time figure out itself.
what he doesn't understand is, where do you pull that motivation from when you're like in the dumps? Like being being like 100% real. Like when my house is not clean, it makes my mental health worse, and I know that. But my house has not been cleaned for like this whole past week, and it's making it worse, but I have no motivation to do it, like, at all.
So then I guess
It's like it's just like a never-ending cycle.
you just hit this shit out of
I know,
out of
I'm
your
sorry.
Mental health's a serious thing,
About to
man.
get
Yeah,
abusive
no,
on
it's
her hat.
just,
It's no joke.
She's like, I'm
it's
dying out here.
Cry off, bitch. Nah, I mean, yeah.
I need your help. I'm taking the shit.
I feel like one thing I learned from people that have mental, like, with my friends, that I've learned that a lot of my friends wish there was just an on and off switch. Like, they wish, oh, I'm happy. I mean, I'm sad, but I want to be happy now, so on and off. What I learned is that going to therapy, all that, you're not learning to be happy. You're just learning how to manage it and how to mellow yourself to not fall. You're still going to fall. You're just learning how to not
So
fall more.
that's like my thing.
yeah, but
But
like,
it's not easy.
It's not easy to get there.
and like,
Right?
Yeah.
also the reason why it doesn't work for me is because I lean on other people
Mm-hmm.
to do that. And if I'm just leaning on my therapist once a week, what am I doing those other 6 days of
So
the
you
week?
can't lean on me.
I can't, because you don't understand me.
So I'm a piece of
No.
But that doesn't help the problem, though. It's still the same issue.
Mm-hmm.
Got to learn how to do it. It's not gonna sound harsh, but you gotta learn how to stand on your own.
Yeah.
Like therapist, Freddy, other friends. That's the one thing, because some days he might just be pooping in the bathroom, and you're gonna have a mental breakdown in the kitchen, and then, he's
It's not. It's gonna be about 10 to 15 minutes before I can get to you.
Exactly, and then you might have to shower afterwards, because it depends on how bad the
It's
poop
really
is.
dirty.
So that's another 10 minutes. That's 25 minutes off, Freddy.
It's not that I can't be
He can't
alone.
FaceTime him because his phone dead.
It's not that I can't be alone, because I can be. I mean, I'm alone all the time because he's always at work. But it's just like when I'm going through things mentally, I like to like talk through it, not about feelings, but like, I know I need to get this done, so let's make a plan to get it done, and like keep each other accountable. But then it just, I don't know. It's tough.
Nah, I feel you. I used to be the same way. I'm still the same way. I'm not saying Freddy's like the most secure person ever. I'm not saying I'm Freddy. Like, I'll probably never be at that level. This guy
You really think I'm secure, or you just saying that?
Yeah.
sounds like it. I mean, from what you're saying, it's like you have no care in the world. Everything's
not
gonna
that
happen.
I feel like a now.
Yeah.
No,
It's not that I have
mean,
no
it's not a
care in the
bad
world.
thing,
It's
though.
just
Dickhead.
I just understand there's just certain that I can't control, and I'm not gonna fucking kill myself because I can't control them.
We're gonna sell dad hats. Be like Freddy or most secure man in the world. Just have your face on it. Love it.
It's like this,
Oh, I love it. I'm already coming up with merchandise ideas. It's crazy.
killing it.
But yeah, like I'm still going through that. Like before, I still have issues with being alone, and I'm not gonna say I have abandonment issues. I think I do kind of have abandonment issues. Like I won't chase my girl into the bathroom. Like I smelled somebody poop before in the bathroom, and it was like, this is gross. Considering breaking up.
It's also not a conscious thing for me. Like, it's not like, yeah, I'm going to go to this bathroom because I feel alone. It's just like, I don't even think about it. It's not even a thing I
You
think
just
about.
walk there.
Yeah. And when I
Just
say,
to
like,
find me.
and then when I say, like, where are you going? It literally, like, I don't think
Yo,
about
it's literally every
time. I even do it with Cosmo
I can
when
make
it's just
this-
me and him. And I see him walking to the room. I'm like, Cosmo, where you going? Like, I do it to everybody. It's insane.
And he just looked back like, fucking bitch.
And then he comes back and lays next to me.
I should be mad annoying. I'll make like the slightest movements, even to like just adjust myself sitting. And she's like, but babe, where are you going? And I'm like, no man's. My back hurts. I can't keep sitting like this.
Oh man, I mean, I feel it, man. Mental health. I just think people gotta learn how to manage it. Should work on managing it. That's what's helped me. I've had my issues with it. Had my issues with it last year. Was the beginning of COVID, at least, was not helpful at all. Felt like I was back at square one because I had done work leading up to it. I had to find I've just chilled out, man. Good walks. Back in my day, my vices was like alcohol and now it's just water. And, well, not water, but kind of water. And walk and like long walks outside. That deep breeze, that grass. You smell that grass in the park? That's like smell.
That
feel
used
like
to be
that-
super helpful. Like before, when I was in college, I was still living in Brooklyn. Like I used to, like, on my way back home, I would take the long way from the train station, like super long way. It's literally only a 15-minute walk, but I would take an hour, and it would like help a lot.
What's your guys' opinion on antidepressants?
I don't like medication, period, if there's a natural way to do it.
Weed.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that has been helping.
Really?
Yes, I've been like sleeping a lot better.
I feel like, well, for me personally, it gets me more paranoid. Though. In the moment, it'll
It
get me.
depends on
more
what you're
paranoid.
smoking, though. You gotta understand your strains.
I have the one that makes you sleepy, and it knocks me out.
But what's the difference between that and like, depending on alcohol and stuff? That's self-medicating.
Yeah, but
I think I just
If you
have like,
don't-
if you have control over it, like I don't do it every night. Like I'll do it like, let's say today, and then I won't do it again until like Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Cause it fixes my sleeping for one night, and I feel that energy all throughout. Like I don't smoke it every day.
So you're against antidepressants, basically.
Not that I'm against it. Like if
it's just
It's
not
just-
for her.
yeah, like for me, no. But I just believe in trying to find other ways before you resort. Like medication should be the last resort.
Mm. I'm on, man. I take antidepressants, so that's why I'm for it. Personally, it's helped me. I know a lot of people that are like, "Oh, I don't want to be under that kind of stigma," because they say the same thing as you, and I'm like, listen. It's just sometimes you just need the help, and I view it as just needing the help to manage it, and I just view it as help. To be honest with you, like I obviously can't get through this on my own, so I'm not gonna decline any type of help that I can get. If this can help me, if the doctor says it can help me, then I'm gonna try it, and I think it has helped
Do
me.
you feel any like negative effects of using it?
No, honestly, like I mean, sometimes, like before when I'd probably go like a week without taking it because like period I'd run out or some shit like that. I would feel type of way, but like I'd freak out because I don't know if I'm just like feeling this way because I'm off the medication or I'm just having a rough day. Because here's the thing: when you're on the medication, you're still gonna have rough days. You're not. It doesn't mean you're gonna be happy every single day.
It just allows you to.
You just learn how to manage. It keeps you from hitting that rock bottom. It makes you a little slower. It makes you a little more level headed.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't, like, it's not like you're happy every day, because I'm not fucking happy every day. I was fucking miserable a couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
It's just how it is. So I'm for antidepressants. I'm not gonna ask you because you're secure. But would
Yeah.
you?
No, I mean, I'm not against.
Yeah,
I'm not against medication either. Like, I mean,
There's just a stigma on it, on taking medication.
I agree with you. If that's what it is that helps you, then yeah. Take it.
And-
It's just like for me, it's just a personal thing because my mom takes a lot of different medications. So like, I'm afraid to get to that point where I would have to take a whole bunch of different medications. And like, I know I'm not there, but like, it's just a fear that has been instilled in me since I was little. That I don't want to be like that. I don't want to take medications. So it's just a me thing. But there's nothing negative about it.
And that's why I asked you about, like, do you feel like any negative effects from taking it? Because I'm also like on the side of like, if you're taking antidepressants to not feel whatever it is that you're feeling, but then you like, you'd be like, yeah, I take these pills and I don't feel sad anymore, but like, I can't stop jizzing out of the tip of my penis like every time I take it. Then I'd be like, that's a problem. Maybe you should stop taking it because it's not normal. And you'd be like, nah, man, I need it. I'll jizz in my pants every second just to not feel sad. And I'd just be like, that's probably a problem. Maybe you should find a better way of, like...
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Like...
Yeah, not definitely nothing like that. I just think there's a stigma attached to medication that it's like, oh, you're on medication? Well, that's like, I can't believe you're on that. Cause I used to tell people that back in the day, and they're like, wow, really? And I'm like, yeah. And then like...
They're probably like, you probably really must want to kill yourself.
And I was like, I'm chilling. No. And then like before that, when I was in past relationships in the past, I would never want to tell them because I feel like it's like
Weird.
Yeah. So I would just like keep it.
You'd feel like they'd feel like you're unstable.
Yeah. So it'd be like, so why do you have to go to this place every Wednesday at 1? I'm like, doctor's appointment every Wednesday. It's doctor's, dentist. And some of my
you're just talking to someone.
Yeah, and some of my past relationships not the smartest of people, so they just go with it. But
nice.
But then I had to like be honest at some point because honestly,
Boy, you go to the dentist every week. That's
I have mad teeth.
You must have great insurance.
Look at all my teeth. Like they work on one a week. So, but they say honesty is key in relationships. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not in one.
If you can't tell your partner that you go to you know, therapy for mental health purposes, then and if she's not like okay with that, then that's pretty
but
up.
who wouldn't be okay with that? I mean, why does it matter to you?
Because of the stigma, like he's saying, like people just
that's so stupid.
Break the stigma. Everybody should do it. I know this might sound contradictory. Since a couple weeks ago, it looked like I was laughing at somebody for having mental health issue. Not. That was just a specific.
Oh yeah.
That was just a specific issue.
It was an isolated incident
that I had laughed at. Everything's good there, so yeah. But love Doctor Freddy, trying to find love. This was an amazing episode. Just feeling your marriage that you guys have makes me want to like find love.
Do it, man.
So here,
it's fucking beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. What do you got? What do you got for me?
So I'm on my Tinder.
What happened with Amethyst?
I did not message her until I've not messaged her since the last episode. She has since unmatched me.
She unmatched you?
Yeah.
I thought you can't do that.
You can unmatch them. Yeah, on Tinder. You just don't want to speak to them again. You unmatch. You're not stuck with that person for life.
Oh. I thought it was like you guys matched.
Now we unmatched.
Here's a match.
But now we unmatched. So she be unmatched because I wouldn't respond to her. So here, go swipe this. Go find me love while I do my quotes. It's a collaboration.
If you're trying to kiss, let me know.
Fucking swipe. I love kissing.
Madison. She has a check. What does that mean?
That means she's mad popular, which means that I'm probably not going to respond back. Cause, all right, great.
Ashley, talk to me nice. 27? Cool. Paige?
Cute.
Yeah? You have a type. I'm telling you, you
She's
have
cute.
a type.
I don't have a type.
What, she was little?
You can't like just speed swipe.
Nah. All right. I'm gonna say my quote. I need my introduction.
There's a lot of good. How do you know if these? Because I know we
Who's gonna be my introduction today?
I'll do it. I just had a quick question. How do you know if these like? I mean, I guess they don't have to disclose that information. I know we put that your sexuality was questioning. So how do you know that these chicks
Or what?
don't have dicks?
They could choose not to like put it.
I feel like you made it your mission to end this episode with something that might get a little controversy.
What? That's not. How's that
I feel like-
controversial?
Is that? I feel like that's.
How do we know that these
They
women
don't
are
have
not
to disclose
transgender?
it. They don't have to disclose it.
But they did on the other ones.
They
That's what I'm
usually-
saying.
You press the I button and then they usually put it. They usually put it there.
You press the what button?
You
That? Oh, the I.
the I.
like
and
information?
Then, yeah, and then you do it for each person though. But why does it matter? Shouldn't love be love?
No, it shouldn't
shouldn't
matter.
matter.
But do you like transgender women?
No, but I'm just saying, like,
Okay, then. So I'm trying to understand.
I gave my introduction, so I say my quote.
Wow, my face was crazy. Anyway,
This is my
ladies
love
and
doctor.
ladies and gentlemen, it's time that everyone all knows and loves, and they're always waiting for. David will now give some words of inspiration from his heart, kind of wrap up this episode in David's quote. Ladies and gentlemen, David, you have the floor.
Do they have the drum sound or no?
No drum sound. They took all the good ones out.
Hot start. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, David's quotes.
A frown is always a smile, and a smile is always a frown. Cup's half empty, cup's half full. That's how I perceive it. David's quotes.
That was good. I feel like that was.
Killer.
Are those like mental health sayings?
It relates to it. It's not mental health month, you didn't know.
Yeah.
It's also Cinco de Mayo, Memorial Day.
Isn't it like Asian Pacific People's Heritage Month?
Nah, but it's also funny how I named all the holidays, and when I got to your anniversary, you both again went silent and didn't agree with it.
You said our anniversary again? It's also our anniversary on the 29th.
So, yeah. Okay, but you found love for me or no? Nothing good?
Yeah, it was alright. It
Little
was
weekday?
it was a weekday. Like
Mhm.
they like a lot of them were white females and they all looked the same.
What's wrong with that?
That's not your type.
You have
I would
you like
ask-
skinny, short, petite girls
That's not
that
even
have
true.
boy chests with glasses.
No.
Yes.
That's not even...
Yes.
And they can be any color. It doesn't matter.
My previous ex was not what you're describing.
That's the only one that was different.
That's yes.
No, it's not actually. Listen, I'm gonna say my Instagram is at David22397. I don't even freaking know. I'm not gonna say my phone number this time. The
Nice.
boy _237 Snapchat. Hit me up, DM me, let me know. Let me know what you like, what you dislike. Break the stigma. Love you. Love everybody. And do drugs.
Mental health. Mental health awareness. Teresa, where can they find you?
I don't remember my Instagram.
Very nice.
I think it's at Baez_29, something like that.
And follow the Morning After podcast.
Yeah. And
Um,
where can they find you?
You can find me at Fredo Medina 29 on Instagram, and you can also follow the Anything Goes podcast on Instagram at the Anything Goes podcast, where we post clips, videos, timestamps
Every day. Four
every
times.
day.
4 times, 3 times. Because, geez, right? The label wants to start saying shit.
Yeah, fucking
The label wants to start coming, yet they don't promote us.
Yeah.
But the label wants to start acting.
coming at us for promotions. So please like, share, subscribe, post. Also tap the link in bio where you can hit hear all of the previous episodes on all of your favorite streaming devices. And we are now on YouTube. So the last 3 episodes now are on YouTube with full video, full audio. So go watch those as well. Again, tap the link in bio. Like, subscribe, share, repost, retweet, whatever. And we will catch you on the next one.
Fuck you, Christian.
Bye.